original Chinese one. So
I see. Yofu, you're from Malaysia. That's nice. Me too. Are you currently in Malaysia?
no,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
Chinese.
currently. Yeah, I'm from China, but living in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur.
Oh, that's very nice.
Wow,
I'm actually,
you're from Malaysia? No, where did you live?
yeah, I'm from Malaysia, but now I'm in Mexico. I'm going back though,
Wow,
this year end.
wow. When you go back, we can meet. That's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
cool.
for sure, for sure.
All
Yeah,
right. So can we go?
yeah. Isaac gonna host. I'm gonna mute.
Yeah.
Enjoy, guys.
This is how it's gonna go, CJ. So I'm gonna do the introduction, and then I'm gonna introduce you guys. You can start by introducing yourself, your projects, your vision. Do you have any slides to like to show, CJ?
Yeah,
Yeah, all
so
right. And then you're gonna share the screen, and then when you finish, we're gonna ask you some questions. Also, we have the live streams. So if there is anyone who asks some questions, we're gonna answer you. We're gonna transport it to you, and that's it.
for the slides, how should I do it? I have a Google slide.
Yeah, you just share screen, man. There's a button share screen. Yeah, we can see that.
Okay, you can see it now.
Yeah, we can see.
What if I do the slideshow? Well, this is fine, I think. Let's do this.
You do whatever you want. Yeah.
Cool.
So how do we?
Isaac, one more thing. I also have Sebas with me. Sebas, we work together on this project.
Hey guys,
Yeah. Hello, Sebas.
hello.
Hello.
How are
How you
you?
doing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't notice your presence.
No, don't worry. I
Yeah.
was too quiet.
Yeah. Yeah. How you doing? Are you good?
All good, thanks. Yeah, excited.
Yeah,
Excited.
welcome. Yeah, me too. I'm excited, man. So, like I told you before, and I'm gonna repeat it again. So after we do this workshop, we're gonna do another workshop with another guy, and after that, we're gonna specify a day. So which the day we're gonna like invite the all judges and you guys, you and other two projects. You're gonna do a live demo of your projects in front of the judge, which you guys know the names already. Uh, and yeah, so you told me you can do it after mid-July, CJ.
Yeah, sounds good.
We're gonna try to do it like in the upcoming days.
Okay. Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's cool.
Yeah, all right. So we're gonna start now. Can you start the live streaming, Yufu?
Started.
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another workshop. Uh, so, guys, welcome to the Hack-nostr-on Workshop. The Hack-nostr-on is hosted by Yakihon and sponsored by DoraHacks. Aims to encourage more ideas, applications, and problem solving. So Yakihon is a Nostr-based decentralized content media protocol, so which supports free creation, publishing, and reporting by various media. So DoraHacks, which is our sponsor, is a global hackathon organizer and one of the world's most active developer initiative platforms. So it creates a global hacker movements and provides toolkits to help developers around the world team up and fund their ideas and build up and via hackathons, bounties, grants, and more. So today we have another projects, another interesting idea with two motivated people. The project is called Beatzcoin. So I'm gonna welcome CJ and Sebas to introduce us the idea, the motivations, and they're gonna share with us the roadmap for their projects and all that stuff. So we're gonna have the Q&A after they presented their slides. And I would like to welcome them again. So welcome CJ and Sebas. Welcome. Can you introduce yourself?
Thanks, Isaac. Yeah, I'm CJ. I am an engineer working in the Bitcoin Lightning space. Got introduced to Nostr earlier this year, and I thought I would take what I learned and then participate in this hackathon with Sebas. Sebas, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Isaac, as well. And same as CJ, I'm also a software engineer working in Bitcoin and Lightning space. Learn about Nostr thanks to CJ, and yeah, very happy to to present our project.
Cool. All right, I guess I'll jump right into the presentation. So this project is called Beatzcoin. It's a play on word of Bitcoin. So what we're trying to do, Bitcoin and heartbeat. So what we're trying to do here is the overall goal is to bring the health community to Nostr. And when I say health community, I'm not talking about everything health related, but mostly just the people who exercise. We're hoping that we could sort of lure them into Nostr. So one of the complaints that I have personally heard about Nostr is that the content space is not diversified enough. So as you can see, most of the clients out there today, it's social media related. And then a lot of times the content on these platforms, they are mostly Bitcoin related. Well, not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just that Nostr is not Bitcoin. And then there are a lot of people on Nostr who are not Bitcoiners. I can understand why they feel like over time, they feel fatigued, you know, just looking at Bitcoin related content over and over again. And then eventually they come to the conclusion that, oh, Nostr content on Nostr is not that interesting. I'm gonna stick with Twitter, for example. So pretty much like threads, right? Threads that got released by Instagram, people join, and then they realize that, oh, there's no insightful stuff over there. I'm just gonna go back to Twitter. So I guess one thing we thought we could help improve for this particular topic is that we would help make it more diversified by bringing the health community over. So the goal is very simple, which is to give these people a reason to use Nostr. And what we plan to do is just to simply pay these athletes for exercising. They already exercise, why not get paid for it? So how does it work? It's pretty simple. If you just look at the numbering here, first, we have built a Beatzcoin mobile app. These athletes, they will have to log in. And then once they have logged in, they will provide their payment address. And then they will start using the app. The app requires a heart rate sensor in order to work. So once you start exercising, the heart rate sensor will capture your BPM, your heart rate data, and then that gets transmitted to the mobile app. And then the mobile app would send that data to what we call a trainer, which is really just a Nostr bot. So it's like you have the athlete and then you have the trainer. The trainer starts exercising and then that data gets sent to the trainer. The trainer looks at the data and then makes a payment to the athlete's payment address. And then that's pretty much it. One last piece is that data also we also publicize it so that everyone can see. We create like a fun leaderboard, you know, so that people can get motivated to exercise. So that's like the overall idea. And here I'm gonna take a deeper dive. So the way you would log into the mobile app is by using your Nostr private key. Just like how you would log into any other Nostr client, you would put in your private key. And then once you're logged in, we ask you to provide your Lightning address. Nowadays, Lightning address is associated to your profile. So that's what the app does. You provide your Lightning address and then it gets saved via the Nostr Kind 0 event. Now, you would then associate the heart rate sensor to the mobile app. Once you've done that, you can then start exercising, and then that your heart rate data gets captured and then sent to the mobile app via Bluetooth. And then that mobile app would then relay that information to the Nostr bot, the trainer. Now, that data is sent via kind4, Nostr kind4, which is an encrypted DM. So the trainer will get those data and then check if your heart rate was above 160 BPM for the last 12 seconds. If it is, it would get the Lightning address in your profile and then make a Bitcoin payment to the Lightning address. And then once that's done, the last step is just to simply publish that data to all the relays out there. And that is done via a new Nostr event. This is something we have created, but we haven't really, it's still very new. It might change, the format might change, so we haven't really set anything, make it concrete yet. But soon I think we'll create a need for it. Basically, it's kind tree, it's replaceable, and it stores all your historical heart rate exercise data, like on what date, how you have exercised, and then what how much sats you have earned. It's all in here, and it's replaceable because it's replaceable so that it keeps getting updated as you exercise, as time goes on. So yeah, that's the overall idea. Now I'm gonna hand it over to Sebas to talk about the mobile app.
Yeah, so just to give some walk around how the app works and how the app looks. This is how the home screen looks. Basically, it just shows you your workout history. It will show, right now it's sorted by day and how much satoshis you have made that day. Yeah, can you go to the next one, please? Thanks. Then we have the workout page, which is like the main page in the app. Right now, as you can see, there are some steps needed to be completed before you are able to start a workout session. So you have to input your Nostr private key or log in with Nostr. Make sure your profile has a Lightning address set up. And last, connect your Polar device. Yep. Next, please. This is how the profile page looks after you have logged in with Nostr. So we pull your profile picture, your Lightning address, and there's also a small area to set or update your Lightning address in case you don't have one. When you log in, then you can see on the top bar, we show you a purple Nostr icon indicating that you are connected to the Nostr network. After this, you can visit the, yeah, next, please. This is the devices page where you can connect your Polar device. Basically, this page will just scan, do a Bluetooth scan and show what Polar devices are available nearby. You choose one, you connect to it, and then when you're connected, in the top bar, we also show you heart rate is ready. So now you can go back to the workout page. If you go to the next slide, thanks. This is how it looks when you are ready to work out. So basically all the setup steps are completed. So now you can press the play button to start a workout session. This is how the workout page looks when you are working out. So basically it's just showing you your real-time heart rate data, how much sats you have earned in this session or in this day, and your workout duration. So yeah, you start exercising and pumping your beats per minute. And afterwards, you reach, when you reach above 160 BPM, then it's when the payment logic starts triggering, as CJ explained, and we show you your, the amount of sats earned. Yep, that's basically how the application, the mobile app looks like and how it works.
Cool. So I'm going to talk about future improvements because this is it's a hackathon project. We only did like the very basic stuff, but we also see a lot of areas that could be improved if people like it. For example, so I talked about this project with a friend of mine. He is a data maximalist, meaning he really cares about his data. He doesn't want, he self-hosts all his stuff. He posts his data to his self-hosted machine. So I talked to him about this idea, and he definitely had his concern because he's like, wow, you're publishing my data for everyone to see, and it's health data, which is private. We're not really actually doing that, but since we're saying how much you have earned on what day you have earned, people can sort of correlate that to when you have exercised, and maybe some people, they care a lot about that. So one of the ideas we had was maybe we can encrypt that data so that it will still be published to the network, but if you want to see it, you have to pay to decrypt that data. We still have to think about how to really go about implementing that, and I think it will be a very cool feature because you're not just giving away those data for free, you are sort of selling them. If you want it, you pay it and you get that data. So that's one of the areas we could improve on. The other one is, right now we only support the polar heart rate sensor. In future, we do want to support more if there's demand. And then the third one will be group challenges. So instead of just you working out, you can maybe form a group with your friends and then do like a monthly challenge. The guy that is most disciplined get all these sats at the end, stuff like that, right? So resources. So here, beatzcoin.console.io, it's already live. I'm going to share this page. So this is beatzcoin.console.io. We show how much sats was already dispersed. There's like a demo of Sebas working out at the beach right here. And then here, this is the leaderboard. This is where we just scan the Nostr network for the Kind Trees event that was published. And then we just tally things up and then show some stats, trying to make it a little bit more fun, I guess, for everyone who participated. And then here we have some instructions on what you need to do to get started. Right now, only Android is supported. iOS is coming next. And then the Polar hardware device, you can find it here. And then, of course, we have the reward pool, where this is a pool we use to disperse sats to the athletes. And if you scan this with your Lightning wallet, you should be able to make a payment if you want to. Next, I'm going to share this GitHub repo, Beatzcoin. It's open source, so you can check it out if you're curious. Basically, the mobile app is, the code is here, as well as the trainer's code, which is written in Golang, and then the mobile app is done in Flutter. I think that's pretty much it. Any questions you guys have for us?
Yeah, thank you, CG and Sebas for this presentation, and also for this curious idea. So I'm just gonna start by answering like some questions, if you don't mind, guys. So the one and the first questions I want to ask is, and I'm sure that the audience that are watching us on the live stream right now, so what motivates you like to do this project? So why this idea, why these projects, and also why Nostr?
I think Sebas can speak to this. Like, he was the one that came up with this idea. And as to why Nostr, for the Nostr, I'm just going to talk about the Nostr part. Initially, this project we didn't plan on doing it on Nostr. we just trying to do like a simple server client model, and that's about it. But eventually we realized, hey, since we're gonna make it more fun and let everyone know, build a leaderboard where everyone can see how much the other person has exercised, how much stats was earned. That's where Nostr really comes into play, right? You could just publish that data, make it public, and then now anyone can build any sort of leaderboard client to visualize the data. And also in the Beatzcoin model, there need not just be one trainer. There could be multiple trainers, right? And all these trainers need not be implemented by Beatzcoin. There could be another kind of trainer where they offer maybe an easier way to earn sats. Maybe you don't need 160 BPM, maybe it's just 120. Or they could start making all sorts of group challenges like we talked about earlier. So yeah, it's Nostr seems to be like a really good place to do this kind of stuff. Sebas, you want to talk about the other part?
Sure. Well, I guess exercise has always been part of my life, and I guess as software engineers we tend to just focus a lot on our computer. So it's nice to exercise daily and now have a motivation to do it by earning sats. And yeah, it was just a fun idea we had with CJ, like basically revolving around the proof of workout concept, I guess. So yeah, that's why our motivations to build this project.
Yeah, I got it. So I'm just also curious about the leaderboard, how it works. So if you just can you explain me in brief how you guys works?
So every time a data is received, a heart rate data is received by the trainer, we make a payout to the athlete, and we also store your historical exercise data, and then we just add the new data to it, and then we publish that data again to the Nostr network. So you can imagine on the network there is a Nostr, there is the leaderboard data for me if I've exercised, for Sebas, for you if you have exercised, and what this client do is we just scan the network for that particular event. It has to be that particular event, kind trees. We scan that, and then we parse out your public key. And then from that public key, we can get your profile information. And that's how we know this is your Nostr profile picture, your name, and then all the workout data is in that event. That is also how we are able to make a payment to you, because a lot of times your Lightning address is already associated to your profile, and that's how we just parse out that Lightning address and then make a payment to you. So a lot of people, they're doing zaps on the social media clients. These people, they already have Lightning address to tie to their profile. So if they want to get started with Beatzcoin, all they have to do is just log in, and then we already have your Lightning address and you're ready to go. You just need a heart rate sensor. I hope that answered your questions.
Yeah, it did, really did. It's also helped me understanding the applications, which is cool. So about the sets you guys send in, for example, for I don't know if this application, and I hope it's gonna succeed at some point. So where do you plan? I mean, how do you plan to get the a lot of amount? For example, many people participate and start to do workups and all that stuff. So where do you plan to get that money? So is there any financial plan to do that, or?
That's a great question. We talked about, but we don't have a solution yet. So what we have now is just a simple donation link. If you like this sort of, I guess people could see this as a health campaign. if you like to support this campaign, you can simply just send sats here. The other way is if this idea does get popular and then people do start buying this Polar device, maybe we can reach out to the people selling Polar device and say, hey, if you want to support us, we are bringing some traffic to you guys. If you can give us some discount, and then we can use those funds we save to fund the pool, that would be nice. So those are the ideas we have so far, but wouldn't say it's the most solid ones, I guess.
Yeah, so maybe because it happens on our streams and our
Hello.
workshops, because we saw plenty of workshops. So we have. Can you hear me? Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
We lost you for a little bit, but we can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. So like I said, it happens in our streams for workshops. We had investors being here. We had some people who wants to encourage some people. So we're gonna like try to help you guys on the possible things we can do by promoting and sending to some investors. So yeah, these projects are really cool and they're unique because it surprised me. I never seen something like this, especially on Nostr. And also, like, if you can just take us about the future plans you guys want to do, to improve the system, all of it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me, guys? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Let's,
you can ask your question after he answers mine, if you will.
yeah, you have a question now, or
Yeah, I
what-
just asked
what I
him. I
mean?
just asked him.
Okay, after you.
All right,
after
yeah.
you.
Okay,
Mhm.
so you want to know more about the future improvement?
Yeah, other than those lines you guys put in the slides. So I just
Right.
want to know about first of all, about the UI for the applications, and also about for example, the winning prizes. For example, I don't know, grants, bounty hunters. I don't know, those kind of stuff. If you guys plan to do, thank you.
Right. So there are, we actually, most of the improvements we have come up with is more on the technical side. Like shown here, the main idea we have in mind is to build a community first. That's going to be the most important, the primary concern, I would say, is to build a community. It's to know if people actually find this interesting, if they're going to actually try it and then start earning stats, and then making the app more stable, support stuff like offline mode on the app, so that basically lower the barrier to earn sats, to use this app. That's going to be our main focus. So making offline mode, that's important. Supporting more sensors, that's also going to be very important too, because not everyone's going to be able to get their hands on a Polar device. So yeah, those will be our first thing to do, and then build the community, get feedback, continue to iterate on the product. And then as for the price, if we do, I believe your question is, if we do win the prize, what are we going to do with the money? So if that happens, then we definitely don't have to worry about the reward pool anymore, because we can just use those funds to help support that. Right now, it's just our own funds. The other thing is we will, maybe spend some more of those resources to promote this app to the general health community, and then also, spend more resources on R&D on more devices, to heart rate sensors to support. Sebas, do you have anything to add to that?
No, no, I think that's pretty much covers it. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for answering my questions. So Yufu, go ahead and ask yours.
Okay, thank you. And my question is that since I checked your project, that is saying if you keep your heart rate about 160 to keep 12 minutes, you can have some sets as reward, right? And it's connecting to devices like a watch or the devices. I saw that wearing on the body. And how do you to approve to make sure that this is a real number from the devices? It's not someone cheating. Let's say cheating by some stuff.
Yes, that's a very good question. Something I did not mention is so the Beatzcoin app, it sends a Nostr event to the trainer, and we have to make sure that whatever the trainer receives is real data, right? Because if it's like if it's fake data, people know that, oh, they understand the format that the trainer wants, and they just make a bot that constantly sends that data just to claim the sats. That would be bad. So in the payload itself, we actually include a secret. We actually include a secret where this secret is only stored on the Beatzcoin app. So people without the secret, they cannot just write a bot and then constantly publish this Nostr event to claim sats. And the Beatzcoin app having that secret will only send out the data with that secret when it gets the data from the heart rate device. And this heart rate device, we try to mess with it a little bit, try to see if we can fake heart rate data above 160 without actually exercising. We couldn't really break it. So far it works, but we'll see. We'll have to test it more and see if there's a loophole that people could exploit or not. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, thank you. And the devices is only limited to the heart rate devices, or it could be anything like for example Apple Watch or any kind of that kind of smartwatch.
Currently, yeah. Currently, it's limited to the Polar H9 and H10 devices. But yeah, we do plan for sure to add more support for different devices because there are a lot of the devices that can, yeah, read heart rate data basically.
Okay, thank you. It's great.
Yeah, thank you guys for answering some questions, and I hope if there is any questions online, Yufu, so you can just interrupt us and do that. So with that being said, so I just want to thank you guys for you being here and for contributing to, first of all, to Nostr, and second to the hackathon. So I just want to thank you again for your patience with us. So and also for the slides you guys prepared and the time you spent to like make this workshop happens. So if there is now questions online, so we can just wrap up these sessions, and we got to see you on the next demo day we're gonna organize. So you guys are gonna present a live demo. And also I encourage everyone on the live stream, if they has any questions, any things, any thoughts to say to the creators, just DM us and we're gonna transfer that message to them. And also you can contribute to the GitHub on the links. So thank you, CJ, and thank you, Sabas, for again for being here, and also for my co-host Yufu, also for his questions and for his support. So are there any last words, CJ and Sebas?
Thanks for the kind words. Yeah, thanks for organizing this. We're happy to be here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same as CJ. Special thanks to you guys for organizing all of this. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you guys. So see you. I see you on the demo day. Thank you guys for being here. Bye.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.